And we should, oof, look at this. We should officially be live. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, yes, welcome to the main show for today. For each and every one of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today, yes, you're ready to see it? You're ready to see it? I will be preparing you some chicken. And for a lot of you watching, yes, got a little bit of an angle, Let's see if it's better. Ooh, you already know what they say. When it's a low angle, ooh, not too good. And for all of you watching, yes, we're going to be doing this, a beautiful chicken. I got some beautiful recipes for all of you on this stream. There's a couple things that we're going to be using. I'm going to start putting them on here so that you can see exactly what I'm going to be cooking this beautiful chicken with. And I want to make sure that you guys all see it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main show for today. Today is officially, yes, the day before Valentine's. And a lot of you watching are around the world, right? Shout out to the USA. Shout out to everybody. And I'm going to say cheers to each and every one of you. I do know that today is Friday. For you, Friday is a big day. It is the day that some of you go out to restaurants and you live it up. But for all of you, I want to ask you one thing. If you haven't, learn how to cook. I'm going to teach you how to cook on the barbecue. And also, by the way, I got a new chair. Anyways, for all of you, hey, we are going to be doing something, yes, a little bit of whiskey drinking. Huge shout out to my first super chatter. Today, I believe, in the morning. Thank you so much for sending a super chat on one of the comments. I appreciate it. Today, I'm going to start off by doing some beer, and then we're going to slowly graduate into whiskey. First one in the chat room right now, currently, April Neal. You know what time it is, April Neal. Thank you so much for being here, Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. We're number one. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button and then hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit the like button. Yes. Anyways, before anything, you already know what time it is. Yes, I'd like to show you what I'm going to be using. The Kinder is a blend. Also, I will be using this. It's called Heath Rouse. Yes, honey rub. Yes, honey rub. And also, I will be using Mike's Hot Honey for these wings. Now, for each and every one of you that want to tune in, you can tune in every single day at the same time. But today, I'm going to say this. We're going to review something. Yes. A Yuengling, Chesterfield. We're going to review this right now. So, for all of you, here we go. I'm going to be reviewing this for you. And not only am I going to be reviewing that for you, also, I'm going to be doing some whiskeys on the stream. What whiskeys am I planning on showing you for some of you? Oof. There's a lot of whiskeys I'm going to show you on the stream. You guys know this is a whiskey channel, but I bring you the best cooking experience that you can ever have by yourself. For all of you watching, we will pop this first. But before we pop that, let me show you exactly the whiskeys I plan on drinking on this stream. First one that we have on here. Well, I'm going to pop open a brand new one. Yes. I'm going to pop open a brand new one. Also, I want to hit this up again. I like to hit it up like I hit up my chest sometimes. Yes, Wild Turkey. Going to be popping that in there. Also, I plan on drinking one of my favorite whiskeys once again because that's what I do. Yes. Somebody asked me yesterday. They say, what's your favorite whiskey, Reaper? I go, man, it's Four Roses. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Shout out to all of you. Don't forget to be part of the streams. And hit the like button, yes? So these are just a couple. I have two more that I'm going to show. But I'm going to leave you guys a little bit in thin air. Yes. So, we're going to start doing these wings. These wings take a good amount of time, so don't expect this to be quick. And also, I have a very special thing for each and every one of you. I'm going to be making, yes, somebody asked for vegetables. Who asked for vegetables? Somebody asked for vegetables. I'm going to make something amazing. You've seen me make something amazing with vegetables, and I have it right here. You have to tune in to see what I'm going to do, but you ready to see. Look at this bowl. I'm going to make a whole bowl of amazing, amazing festivals, yes? So, tune in. Don't forget, this is a live stream. You can send super chats and you can interact with me in the chat room. If I see it, I see it. If I see it, I see it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying this right now. Straight dookie, ain't nothing straight dookie on here. But if we do, I'll show you. First off, let's start with this. I can't wait to try this. My chair keeps on floating me away. Look at this. My chair keeps on floating me away. Oh, that chair feels good. It feels good. All right, for all of you, here we go. First review of the day. Oh, I got a brand new chair. You guys want to see the brand new chair? Woo-wee! You're going to see it. Before we do that, let's start off by oiling up our chicken. These are chicken wings. You could use mayo, you could use Frank's hot sauce, or you can use Worcestershire if you want. We're going to load this up. Let's load up a little bit of these beauties, these wings. Let's load up these wings. Olive hole, yes, yes. Let me know, is this a good view? Or you want to see it lower? I think if it's any lower, you already know, it don't matter how skinny you are. Your chin. You ever open up your phone like this, all of a sudden you open it, oh, God, what's going on? All right, for all of you, hit that like button. We got to get those likes up. Let's pop this review. This is the first time I have this. Yuengling Chesterfield. So for some of you, bing, bang, bing. For some of you, yes, it comes in a box. Shout out to my chat room. It comes in a box. And this is Yuengling. Yes, this is Yuengling. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like I got some mosquitoes in me. By the way, I got new shoes. I'll show you. I feel like I got new shoes. Anyways, for all of you, can't wait to try this. Yes. I can't wait to try this. Are you guys ready? I can't wait to try this. Yuengling. I feel like I got some mosquitoes up in here. Feel like I got some mosquitoes. Here we go. Let's pop this open. Cheers. Here we go. Maybe there is mosquitoes. Maybe there is. Let's get that mosquito. By the way, huge shout out to. I got them. By the way, I'm wearing them shorts in honor of. I'm wearing them shorts in honor of the USA. Wearing them shorts in honor of the USA. Yes. I'm getting itchy. Here we go for all of you. Let's see the review. Do me a favor, chat room. Hit that like button if you have it. Somebody says, how you like iguanas? Iguanas, I don't know who eats them, but anybody that eats iguanas, you nasty boy. Here we go. Ooh, this is, wow, my boy. Somebody said, Chairman, when you gonna cook, my boy? Here we go, my boy. A Yuengling Chester, yes. This called the chassis. It tastes like an IPA. It has a bitterness. This has a little bit of a bitterness, but I actually like it a lot. Yes. Do I recommend you to buy this? Are we going to chug this? How many of you want me to chug this? Here we go, drink this up. Man, this is good. Dang, they're good. Ah, dang, that's good. All right, for all of you, I'm going to say this is really good. Is it better than the Mexican beer that I showed you? Nah. We'll see at the end of the stream. We'll see. Man, what the? I feel like there's a mosquito here. By the way, you want to see my new shoes? Well, if we get $50 on Super Chance today, I'll show you my new shoes. I got brand new shoes. I'm wearing some brand new shoes. Yes, yes. All right, here we go. Let's drink this up. Let's start doing this. What the hell? All right, for all of you, when it comes to chicken, there's a lot of different ways to cook your chicken. But let me tell you the best way. The best way to cook your chicken will be smoking it up. And my seat is taking me. Wow. I gotta do something about this seat, man. My seat is taking me to another world. Yes, yes. Anyway, it's a brand new seat also. How much did I spend today on everything? I think I spent, $400 on this. Oh! This thing's taking me. Here we go for all of you. Shout out to all of you. Lift. Over here, yes, 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 yes. You guys ready? All right, so I think I put enough. Ooh, look at this. Damn. Damn. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on there, boy. Hold on there, boy. Holy crap. Are you seeing this? This pours like a dang professional. Look at the holes on this son of a gun. Wow, wow, wow. That's what I'm going to say. Wow, wow, wow. When you're holding kings, sometimes you run into jacks. Over here, a DT. Thanks so much, DT Cruz, with a $10 super chat. He says, Reaper Crew, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, yes, yes. So, DT, I'm doing some wings. And the best way to tell each and every one of you to cook this will be exactly how I show you. Currently, I'm using this one. This is Heat Riles. And this is a honey rub. Now, if you're cooking this like I'm doing it, understand this. I understand this. You're not a live streamer, so some of you, you just need to have patience. I'm a live streamer, so it's a little bit different, right? I could take my sweet, sweet time. I could take forever. But at least to get it done. If you do this, for all of you, make sure. Is somebody doing my sound? I'm not loud enough yet. Anyways, DT Cruiser, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. If you're doing this, understand that you're doing this with a charcoal grill. I have a charcoal grill currently that's on. And my charcoal grill consists of, imagine this is whole charcoal grill. One side is charcoal and the other side is where I'm laying my wood. I'm not laying my wood, where I'm laying my meat. Right? So I'm gonna be putting my chicken on one side, and on the other side I'm laying my wood. So, for example, this is the barbecue. One side will be charcoal and the wood I'm laying in it. And then the other side will be empty with no charcoal and my meat or whatever it is I'm doing. So know this, right? It works good and it works perfect. Anyways, now that I said that, shout outs all of you. Now that I said that, it's time to flip these. Time to flip these frog legs. Let's flip these frog legs. Yes, yes. Let's flip these frog legs. Thank you so much, DT Cruiser, for starting off the stream today with a little pump. Little pump. Yes, yes. Oh, look at that. We got a little wing. Oh, you know what? It's good. You don't see it. No problem. We're going to put this over here. We're going to flip this. Yes, yes. So some of you are looking and wondering, why is it that I'm cooking so much? Well, it was on sale. I'm going to have some of this tomorrow. And to reheat your chicken, put this in an air fryer. Okay, if you need to eat this tomorrow, again, put it in an air fryer. All right? Don't mess around. Don't mess around with your oven. Put it in an air fryer. I want to make sure all of you know I show you the best, and the best way to reheat your chicken the next day, if you don't eat all your chicken, will be an air fryer. Now that I said that, I hope you're watching, because this is going to be a very crucial part. You need to make sure that every piece has some flavor. You want to give the flavor where it needs to be. And if you got no flavor, you ain't got nothing, my friend. You're wasting your hours doing chicken when you got no flavor. So for all of you, I think I flipped it enough. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Let's start doing it again. Now this part, it's going to be a little bit of a doozy because it's going to be a little bit easier, right? I don't have to do it too many times. Do me a favor, chat room. I'm going to go around the chat room real quick. You have any questions? Ask away. In the chat room, yes, David, in the chat room. Eloob, in the chat room, what does that mean? Eloob? We got also, yes, April Neal. Good to see April. If you're coming right now, Larry Johnson. Here we go. Let's drink this up. DT. Today, I did invite the girls again. So for these girls, last time I invited them, what was it I gave them? I forgot. What did I give them? I don't even remember. Last time I invited my girlfriends, 3 of them, they left with almost no food. I forgot what I cooked them. But you're also going to need one thing. You're going to need this. Shout out to all the big booty Latinas. If you got a big booty, you know what it is. You know, I noticed in my life that women that have small booties, you could finish the line. Let's pour this up over here. So now I'm gonna put a little bit of this. Let me see. Does it say? Ooh, it says over here, barbecue enthusiast. Yes, that's me. Hello, that's me. Sugar, salt. All right, cool. No problem. I'm just going to spray this on here because most of the seasonings that I use, I just spray this. It has a little bit of garlic to this. So again, this has a little bit of garlic. These are the two seasonings I'm using, but I'm going very light on this. Hugely light. Super light. Super light on this. Very light. Do we need a little? Do we need another light on here? Ooh, do we need another light? I feel like it's. Can you guys see? Let me know if you can see. Cheers, all of you. All right. One of the main things you're going to need to officially check all your chicken. You see, you're missing a little bit there. Uh-oh, missing a little bit there. Ooh, got a little bit of frog legs over here, missing a little bit of juice. A little bit of that googly moogly. Let's move this. Ooh, that's looking good. A lot of this is looking fantastic. They're all looking really good over here. But the ones that I'm having issues with are the ones that are in the bottom. So there's a lot of wings here. We're gonna make sure that these lovely pieces get hit up. I want them to get hit up. So we're gonna do it right here. Ooh, I'm getting itchy. Here we go. Chat room, let me know if you like the lot. Is a lot good? Are you good? Oh, I gotta back up. Woohoo! On time. Holy, but Jesus, that is certified a lot of spice. I'm gonna say this for a lot of you. That's a ton of spice. Ton of spice up my nose. A lot of spice. By the way, I got a new chair. I don't know if you guys saw. Let's start putting some of this back. Ooh, before we. Oh, wait a minute. But a while. We're missing a little bit of seasoning on some of these. Packing some heat out here. Oh no, ladies, ooh, white out here. Your legs are white. Let's see what else is white. Ooh, that's it. Those are white. Oof. Packing some heat out here. Let's do this. Shout out to all the ladies and with them white legs, white booty. Here we go. DT Cruiser looks good. Looks good, DT Cruiser. Let's put this back. Okay. Looking divine. Looking frosty. Looking beauty. Wow. All right. Now all you have to do is just check. Do a little run. Check to see if all of your chicken is good. Make sure all your chicken is good. Shout out to my chat room. I think everything's looking nice, mighty fine, looking good. Shout out to my. Oh man, what happened to my chat room? Chat room? Oh man, that's crazy. Here we go. Let's season the best over here. A little bit over here. Boom. Let me make sure that my Wi-Fi isn't off. Huge shout out to. Yes, huge shout outs to. Huge shout outs to. By the way, I have to get a fence here. Let's get a fence real quick. So you're going to need one of these. Make sure to get one of these. You're going to be placing this right on the barbecue, and I don't have time to waste. This takes a good amount of time. So for some of you that don't think it takes a long time, this certainly does. So make sure to start this up as quickly as you can. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to be placing this right on the barbecue, and it's going to allow me to officially place some of, it's going to allow me to place some of my wings perfectly. And that's what I need. I need these wings to be placed strategically away from the barbecue. So for some of you, I think officially we have this going. Yes, you see, we have it going. Shout out to all of you. We have it going. Shout out to all of you. Let's click this over here. All right, we have everything going. Shout out to all of you. This is looking fantastic. Really good. And I'm showing you how to do this, but there's a couple techniques you're going to learn. And one of the main techniques is just make sure when you're doing this, put olive oil, all right? Put olive oil. If this starts hitting your grill, it could stick if you don't. But I'm putting that fence. Once I put that fence, it spreads. It separates the wings from your barbecue, and that's a big, big thing, right? That's kind of what you want. I'm going to do a little spray of this, just a little spray of this. This is a little bit of salt and garlic before I put it on. I want to make sure that you guys see that I'm doing it, just in case. I don't need people saying, "You didn't do it, Ripper." I did. Where's my? There must be issues with my Wi-Fi. Let me see. For all of you, yes, let me see. Let me do this. Let me see. What's going on with my Wi-Fi? That's so weird. All right, anyways, we have this going here, yeah? Okay, now we have that. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to go straight to the barbecue. We're going to put it right on the barbecue. Oof. While I'm placing this on the barbecue, I'm going to tell you guys, barbecue is officially on, but you have to make sure that you have a good amount, okay? Good amount of heat going. When you're doing your chicken wings, make sure you have a good amount of heat going. Placing these wings on the barbecue is very crucial. You have to make sure not to put it over the charcoal. You're going to stack them away. That's exactly what I'm doing, stacking them all away. Remember, they're going to be cooked inside, but you're going to also need to do a couple other things while you're doing that. And one main thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to There's a lot of wings. There's a lot of wings, my boy. There's a lot of wings. One of the main things you're going to need to do is put wood. Whoops. Beautiful. Now that we did that, put it on the grill. I got the smoker open. Not gonna say that was easy. A little bit hard. Man, holy crap, our algorithm got hit real hard. This is not, that's not good. Is my internet working yesterday? My internet working, give me a second. Wow. My internet might not be working. All right, for all of you, let's put this over here. Yes. Let me go check if my internet's working. Hopefully it is, because we're about to do something really, really, really hard. I don't know if my algorithm's working, but I think we should be fine. What am I going to do? Algorithm's not working. What am I going to do? Chanel sold the view. There's something else that I wanted to do for each and every one of you. And one of the main things I want to do is a little bit of that guacamole action that I gave you last time. At this point, if my algorithm isn't working, might as well do something different, right? Might as well do something different. My algorithm's not working, that's okay. YouTube, Fix it, YouTube. It's been 2 days. For all of you watching, do me a favor to help out with the algorithm. Hit the like button if you haven't. Let's get those likes up. I know that officially yesterday we had a little bit of an issue, but today should be officially better off. Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing, well, I think you already see what I'm going to be doing. This is going to be a fantastic moment for some of you to learn how to do some guac. For all of you, fantastic moment for all of you to learn how to do some guac. Mic is off. How long has my mic been off? Let me know how long my mic's been off. DT, let me know. Can you hear a fan? Can you hear me currently? Let me know. I know I've been having issues the last 24 hours. Let me know. I was over there cooking and putting those wings on the fire. Let me know. Can you hear me? Okay, so if you hear the fan, you can't hear this. Let me fix it. Thank you, ranches. Let me know. Thank you, ranches. I really appreciate it. My ranches, thank you so much. April says she was trolling. I'm going to say this. It's not easy to do live streams, but I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Usually, if you hear me far away, it sounds like a mouse. That is not my mic. If it sounds like a mouse, it's not my mic. But let me know, because I don't know who is. Honestly, I'm starting to think I'm going to start taking away all my ranches. I'm going to have to start to take away all my ranches. Let me do one thing. I do know DT Cruz doesn't play. DT? Do me a favor, DT. DT doesn't play around. Here we go, DT. Let me see. He said, no. Okay, we're good. We good. Channels, all of you. What is this thing in the top? Are we recording? Are we live? Are we live right now? I don't even know if we live right now. I'm going to have to start hiring some people. This is crazy. Over here, Jenny in the chat room. Jenny from the block is the reason why you're for Jenny from the block. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Man, women are quitters. We're not quitters here. All right, for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, I started the stream by telling you I'm going to do something amazing and something different, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of guacamole. Now, before anything, I haven't drank any whiskey. I haven't drank no whiskey at all. It's time for me to drink some whiskey. I think it's time for me to start drinking with some whiskey. So, I don't know if you guys can see me, but I need to put another light on. This can't be. We're going to figure out how to put a light on, and at this moment, I'm starting to think that my ranches, they, they are here. I'm starting to think that my ranches are here to. Now, let's see. Currently, this is not enough light for this stream. That's why YouTube's not putting me out. There's not enough light. Okay, so let's fix this real quick. I need to hire somebody. A team of 5. What a mission. What a mission, man. To make such a stream so good. This is live. This is a mission. This is a mission. I'm telling you. Let me tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. My chat room, I think the only one that I respected in my chat room to tell me something was actually DT. DT told me the fan, you could hear the fan. Usually I have a fan out here so the camera doesn't overheat. Thank you that he said that. We have been having issues since yesterday, and I hope we don't have any more issues. If we have more issues from now on, I'm going to start taking away a lot of wrenches, and I'm going to try to do this a little bit different. For a lot of you watching, please do not troll me, wrenches, because I will take it honestly, unless if you guys are joking around, that's fine. But usually when I'm doing this, it's a live stream. Holy Lord, it's a live stream. Anyways, point of the matter is, I'm about to chug this brand new chair that I bought. I bought it today. Hopefully it can help me out. But the issue is currently my algorithm's not working because this is a mess. And I understand, I concur. Anyways, for all of you, I really appreciate all of you in the chat room being here. Huge shout outs to all of you in the chat room. Thank you so much, chat room, for being here. And over here, dim avocados look good. Dim? What you saying, dim? These avocados are dim now? Are we frozen? Oh, man. You know what? If nobody's watching or somebody's watching, we're just going to say it like this. Okay? You guys are amazing. Shout out to the Reaper crew. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And here we go. Okay, before I mess up that, Shout out to any ladies out there watching. Thank you so much, ladies, for sticking around. I'm going to drink the rest of this, but I have a brand new bottle. And let me see the time, Reaper Crew. It's about 7 o'clock, so I put the wings on there. Let me know, ranches, when I put the wings. I think I put the wings at 6:45. 6:45, give or take. How many minutes was it? Oh, it's 10 minutes. How many, give or take? 6 p.m. New Orleans time. GoldenEye. Good to see GoldenEye. Yes, yes. It is currently right now 7 p.m. here in Florida. Thank you so much. So I did put the wings on there at, I believe, about 6:45. So it does take a little bit of time. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? It does take a little bit of time. That's insanely good. Cheers, all of you. In the chat room, let me drink us up. It's been about 15 minutes. Thank you, DT Cruiser. DT Cruiser, thank you so much. You really helped me out on the stream. Matter of fact, I need more people to help me out. DT, huge appreciation, DT, for helping me out. And I think since you did help me out, and if you can, do me a favor whenever you can, yes, DT Cruiser. Shout out to DT Cruiser. I'm going to do this one time. DT Cruiser, welcome to the Rent Club. DT Cruiser has been following us and helping us as much as he can. And I really appreciate him. So, DT Cruiser, I really appreciate it that you are here. And I want to tell you, if you allow yourself to give a little bit of time, Mike is out again. Oof. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Cheers, all of you. We should be back having a lot of issues. All right, for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to open up a brand new bottle. And you know what? I'm going to fix this for each and every one of you. I know my algorithm's going to get hit for the next couple days because I'm moving everything around, fixing everything. Thank you so much, Larry Johnson. By the way, DT Cruiser, I'm going to appreciate you that what you did on stream and tell me that you could hear. I appreciate it so much. I really appreciate it. So for some of you, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Drinks up. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to do some guac. I think many of you have seen me do guac. But if you haven't seen me do guac, you're going to see me do it here. There's a special way that I like to do my guacamole. And some of you are probably going to say it's disgusting, but you don't know because you haven't tried it. I'll make sure that you know what we're going to use. On the stream, when you're doing guacamole, you're going to need a little bit of the Kinders. You're going to need the Kinders, yes. You're going to need the Kinders, and not only going to need the Kinders, you're also going to need some lime, right? You need some lime. But again, cheers all of you. I just finished this up. So now officially, we're going to put that aside. And we're going to start off doing the stream a little bit different, right? We're going to start doing the guac. Now, before I do the guac, I kind of want to open this too. But I think I'm going to open it when it comes time. And I don't think it's time yet for me to open that. It's time for me to chill out. I think I offended the chat room. One of my ranches, April. She always helps out. Sometimes I don't know when she's serious. She's told me a couple times that my mic's not working, and it was working, but it's okay. It happens. Remember, everybody's human. Sometimes I forget that, yeah. All right, we're going to start doing this guac. Wait a minute. All right, chat room. I got my board here, and I'm also going to be doing something because I need a little bit of relaxing time while I'm doing this. I need a little bit of relaxing time. This is nuts. This stream is nuts. DT. Stream is nuts. It's no fun for the ranches. Crazy. Shout out to all of you. I need this right now. I need a little bit of woosa. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do, yes. So these are Haas avocados. And you could officially do a lot of things with this, yeah. But one thing I can suggest you, one of my favorite things to do with this will be toast. Put this on toast, or if not, you will put this on your guacamole. Yes, 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 yes. Before anything, I'm going to do this right here. Well, this is a pain in the ass. Big time pain in the ass. For this one, I ended up doing the same thing. I ended up cutting a hole with a knife. I use a knife. I just don't want to use my other knife here. Maybe I should. What a biatch. What a biatch this is open. I think I need to get a whole goddamn wrench to open this. Last time it did take me a long time to open that other one. What a mission. This is a horrible. This is a. I'm gonna just say, this is a mission and a half. If any of you ever buy one of these, I've always had issues. I've always had issues with these things. Always. It never fails. Never fails. So let me make sure it closes. But again, yes. Somebody saying how much this bottle costs is expensive, like $300, like 300 smackaroos. Always. There's never a chance. So they'll never have issues with this. Now, when it comes to bourbon, the bourbon also has a little bit of issues opening it. There's like a rubber, like a little rubber, not a rubber, but there's like a little, like a scotch tape that comes off. And man, it's a little bit annoying to take off. For all of you watching, yes, I'm doing some aguacate. Some aguacate. So for some of you, here we go. We're going to start doing this. Over here in the chat room, good to see Jesse in the chat room. Good to see, yes, Seth. Good to see Seth. Larry, good to see Larry. DZ Cruiser, man. Today, man, this. What stream is this? Is this my stream? Reaper Crew, let's start trying this out with this, and let's start doing and cutting some of this. So what we're going to need is, we're going to need a bowl first, and we're going to be putting everything on there, smashing it up, and the works. So for all of you, let me show you, allow me to do this, and for some of you, cheers, cheers, cheers. That is incredible. That is incredible. And that's good. Here we go. Let's start doing this. Let me know if my mic goes off. Shout out to all of you. This stream is hard. This stream has been kicking my ass. You know, sometimes Michael Jordan loses, but he doesn't lose by quitting. I know somebody on the stream said, quit, restart. I think it was a girl named Janie in the chat room. Janie, don't be a quitter, Janie. This is why you don't usually men don't vote for women when it comes to president. I'm gonna say this. Ladies never quit. All right, never quit. But do quit if your boyfriend don't pay attention to you. Quit on that. That's different. And it is different. That's 14 pieces that I'm gonna be putting in there. That's gonna be a lot. That's a lot. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Oh, by the way, the stogie I'm having. Shout out to you in the chat room. The stogie I'm having is Oliva Seria O. Why did I pick out the O to do on the stream? I picked out the O because I need to calm down. Okay, this stream has been very hard for me. My line wasn't working. My mic wasn't working 2 times. And I need my mic. There's a reason why. It's because you can hear me perfectly. When I'm moving around and doing things, I need you guys to hear me. And if I use the mic on the camera, you're not going to be able to hear me when I'm in the barbecue. So for some of you, a mic is very much needed on my live streams. But if I'm just sitting, not moving, then maybe I don't need a mic. But since I do move, by the way, I got new shoes. Anyways, April's not going to see them. April left mad. You know what, gentlemen? Sometimes it's meant for you to get women mad sometimes. It's okay. It's all right. They come back. And if they don't come back, gentlemen, it's just meant to be. Shout out to all of you. You guys know what time it is. Oh, this is the first time I ever leaned on this chair. XX Poor. The mouse is in the chat room. I'm gonna say this. On the street, man. DT, man. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. DT, man. DT Cruiser. Thank you so much for being honest and letting me know. He said he heard the mic. That's all I had to. He heard the fan. That's all he had to hear. Okay, so my chair is moving a little bit too much. Here we go. What happened in the chat room? Here we go. Jigs up. This chair is very comfortable. All right, I got to do this. You ain't know what time it is. The wings are on. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. The wings are currently on. Do me a favor, chat room. We need to get back on the algorithm. I've been messing around with the algorithm a little bit too much, and I've been messing up the live streams, and it has affected me in the last 24 hours. So for some of you, one thing I can ask for all of you, if you can't send a super chat, it's okay. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. I want to make sure that we're back in the algorithm. My mess up is technical stuff, right? Technical stuff like the light and the mic and some other things. So for some of you, I'm going to show you how to do this. Bear with me. Well, bear with me. Yes, yes. Okay, before I do that, Oliva O, is it good for some of you? It's very mild, and it's for some of you, if you want a good stogie that is just plain, nice, works, and it's beautiful and decent, Oliva O, this was one I recommend all the newbies. If you're a newbie, this is a good one. Give it a shot. Over here, Explore. Explorer the mouse. He says, did you like my jerseys, Reaper? Explorer, I saw them jerseys, and they were different. They were like a basketball team slash a emo band, or maybe a hardcore band, right? That's what I thought. When I saw them, I thought basketball team and a hardcore band. Shout out to Explorer, the mouse. Thank you so much for the $2 today on the stream. I'm going to say this. We're going to start doing this. There's a couple things that I need you guys to know when you're doing this. You're going to need to do this in peace. I got a lot of avocados out here. Some of your fragrances don't smell like avocados, thank the Lord. But I do know there's a lot of French people that don't like that I'm showing this. They don't like it. They like to use this in their toast. These are Hess. These are Hess. And now I'm going to replace this. Let's start doing this. So what am I going to do? Whoa. It's a slippery fella. It's a slippery fella. Look at that slippery fella. Super slippery. All right, we're going to put this over here. Boom. Put this over here. Boom. We're going to move this aside. Maybe over here. Boom. We had to put this on the frame, right? Maybe not. We'll move this for a second. This is where the part that, you know what, if I could give a woman a little bit of attention for her to do this, I would. But my ladies inside right now, 3 of them, I invite 3 of the ladies. And I don't know if that's why April got mad. Maybe it is. Chat room, don't fall in love with me. Here we go. I feel like I'm a slave. I'm a slave out here. Holy Lord. The Reaper's a slave today. Wow. My beer just overflew. My beer just overflowed. It flew out. Nobody told me. Thank you so much. All that's missing is this knife that goes straight into my hand. That's all that's missing on the stream. Chat room. I'm gonna start timing people out. I'm in a bad mood. I'm in a horrible mood. I'm in such a mood. I'm in such a mood. I'll tell a cop to put me in jail just to fight a couple people. Put me in jail just so I can find a couple people and then come out same day. That's it. I pay a cop right now $100. Put me right there, right in there, just to find a couple people. I'm in such a bad mood that I literally For anybody saying in the chat room, why am I not using a spoon in one of my ranches in the chat room saying I'm gonna say this. I have so many stuff out here. The last thing is I want a spoon and a fork. But if you're doing this, use a spoon. I use a spoon. Why am I not using a spoon? There's too many stuff out here. I have so much stuff out here. Look, even my seat is rolling. All right. So for any cop right now on duty, I can call my friend. Hey man, yo, I'm working. Hey, what's up, man? I just want to let you know. Can you pick me up? I give you $100. Just take me to local. Yeah. Take me to a local one. Can you drop me inside? Like, just skip the fingerprints, all that. Just put me in there. All right, cool. I'm gonna see what I can do. That's what I feel like doing right now. I feel like just, you know what? Who got a shank? Who got a shank here in prison? All right, let's go. I'm in that mood right now, and I haven't even drank anything. But sometimes some people out here, they don't understand my ranches. Man, my ranches pisses me off. Last 2 days, they've been pissing me off so much. Shout out to all of you. Remember, I'm human. The Reaper's human. Why are you doing this, chat room? Why are you doing this? Who out here needs to suck on a lemon? Chat room, let me know who needs to suck on a lemon. I got one right here. All right, we're gonna be putting a little bit of lemon while this is happening, so that your avocado doesn't turn black like a roach. All right. Oh man, Farm Kitty, Farm Kitty is looking to be timed out, ladies. Ladies, I'm not for it right now. I'm telling you, ladies, I'm not for it right now. I ain't for it right now, ladies. All right, here we go. I think Farm Kitty is an Aries, and April and me in the chat room, they're both Aries. Aries are instigators till they get thrown out of the car and they're rolling. Sometimes women don't understand us men have a limit. There is so many things that men do to other men. That's all right. Sometimes a little hit in the head. A little hit in the head's not that bad. Just don't do it to anybody that has a firearm on them. It ain't gonna be a good hit in the head. You're gonna get shot. Shannon's in Florida. Like you think a dude, I'm gonna say this right now. Every one of us here in Florida, each one, I don't know about you, but everybody here in Florida, it don't matter who it is. Don't matter who it is. If a person has a bunch of firearms, because in the USA we can collect firearms as a hobby, Our favorite thing as all men is just there's one thing that we always hope happen. If somebody in the USA, a veteran or anybody in the USA has firearms, one of their main things, one of the things that's one of their dreams is having somebody try to rob their house while they're sleeping. They have to open up their once that happens, they can open up their safe and they will go, John Wick time. You get to pick whatever you want. What are we picking today, boys? That's what it is for some states, not all states, but some states that represent the NRA and that support firearms. And shout out to Florida and Texas. I remember one time, it was a dude, and I said, it was a dude like 60 something years old one time. And he goes to everybody, everybody's talking about fighting, everybody's talking about fighting. And then one guy goes, man, you young folks, right? We're talking about a dude that's like 69. He's a veteran. He goes, you young folks waste of time. Why you fighting? And then somebody tells him the reason. I'm just listening. He goes, man, I'm at 69 years old. If you want to fight me, I'm sorry, but those days are over. I'm going to shoot your ass. When he said that, he said it in a way, the man said it in a way that it was like, did he just say that? He goes, I'm too old to be fighting. That's it, I'm too old. I'll just shoot you. And then everybody started telling, why would we do that? He goes, you know how much I paid for this? He takes it out. Boom, he takes it out. You know how much I paid for this? I paid $5,000, he said. I want to know the day that I can really use this out of the gun range. I'm like, man, I said, man, calm down. Calm down, old veteran. Anyways, the point of the matter is, for some of you, learning curve, I know the ladies will know what the hell we're talking about. Chat room, you guys are awesome in chat room, yes? By the way, Farm Kitty, let me know. Yes, thank you so much for letting me know. I appreciate it. I didn't ask, but thank you so much. This is why I don't work in the kitchen, man. This is kitchen stuff. I don't work in the kitchen. This is kitchen stuff, man. Here we go. Let's do this. You know what? I'm going to take a little break. God damn. I'm going to take a little break. Let's take a little break real quick. I feel like the whole chat room's waiting for me to throw stuff and break stuff and just blow up and just get real angry. Dude, my temper is so short. The Reaper has a small temper, very small. The switch is right there. When I was younger, I punched somebody in the face one time for not giving me a book. That was one of my first times I figured out, you know what? Sometimes violence is good. He gave me the book, and I didn't have to go to the front. But why did I punch him? There's a reason why violence sometimes works. I'm not saying everybody should use violence. But I was in the back I was in the back of the science class. I was basically put in alphabetical order in my class. And one of the flaws of that is whenever there's a whole roll that gets books, the people in the back are the last ones. So if the teacher doesn't give enough books in the front and it doesn't go enough in the back, she counts them. But if she's wrong, the person in the back, all the way in the back, which is me and a couple of the people in the row, they don't get the books. So in my group was about 5 to 6 lab tables. I think it was 5 lab tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The front table had everything going. They could present first in school, which is great. I don't know why people don't want to present first. If you present first, next day you don't have to go home sleeping about how you're going to get an F. No, you could just present it there. It should tell you the grade. So people in the front always be in the front. If you ever go to college, any of you go back to college, always get the front. Always present first, right? Cheers, all of you. Let's drink it up. But on this special day, I think you guys heard the story before. I'm going to take us out. On this special day, we had the finest girl in the school right in my science class. The finest big ass in the whole school was in my class. And she liked the kid that I punched in the face. But you'll see what happened. The books start going back, and I'm waiting there like, man, why isn't my book coming? My book, I'm supposed to have a book, and me and my partner next to me are supposed to start looking in and trying to go to a chapter and go page to page to try to find the answers to the sheet that we've been given. I'm already behind. And if we don't get this going, that's it. Disqualified. Big FO. So I start wondering, why are we not getting our book? And my teammate, which was my classmate, he doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He never cared. Matter of fact, he copied everything I did, and that's okay. I don't give a damn. Point of matter is, he never cared. And I had to care, right? So I ended up getting up, and I start walking to the front, but then I walk to the front, and I see everybody with $2. But the table in front of me, which was Brian and some fat dude, they had 3 books. Cool. They had 2 books. They had 2 books. I go, wait a minute. I go, dude, most popular kid in school. All the girls liked him. Well, after this moment, they're not going to like him anymore. I asked him why he doesn't pass me the book. And when that happened, he said, it ain't your book. I punched him in the face, and he started crying. And then after that, I got sent out of school. But that wasn't the point of this. The point of this is that Brian never did that again. He grew up to be a good person, and I don't think he ever tried that on anybody ever again. I think that was a traumatizing experience for him because the most finest girl in the school was watching him cry. And I think for some of you, violence is never key, but sometimes it depends on who you are. You really have to know, you know what? Is this the moment that everybody's going to see you like an idiot? Are you going to be the idiot in the room? Or is it something that's going to actually affect your relationship with that person? Does it matter at this point? It doesn't matter. Bam! I ended up not even doing the exam. And the teacher didn't even care that he stole my book. Who's the fault here? Me. Point of the matter is, this is a lesson for some of you. If you ever have kids, please talk to them before they go into school. Please tell them that violence isn't key. If you want to do violence, do it outside. Outside of school. That's the smartest thing I could give any kid that I ever raised. Never do it in school. Hold it up. And if you walk out of school, that's it. If you don't have that anger anymore, don't do anything. But a little punch, a little sucker punch, it ain't going to hurt nobody. All right, for all of you, we're ready. We're almost done with this. I almost got my fingers bent all the way one time. One of my teammates, baseball teammates, he almost bent my fingers all the way. All the way. He almost snapped them off like a Yakuza dude. Just snap off my finger. He almost snapped off my fingers. Some people you just can't punch. They're not going to feel it. One of my buddies, which was my teammate, he was bending my fingers when I was playing baseball. We were playing a game outside, and I kept on pegging him in the head. Every time we played a game called wall ball. Yes, wall ball. It's a game that you throw to the wall, you throw the ball to the wall, and the first one to grab it, if you catch it, you have to run to the wall. If you don't touch the wall on time, you could get pegged in the head, in the stomach, in the ass. And remember, we're all really almost like professionals. We could throw the ball real hard. 80 miles per hour. Some of us can actually throw 100 miles per hour. Point of the matter is, wall ball is a game here in the USA that we used to play when we were younger. I don't know if they play that anymore. But another thing also, when you do throw it and it bounces, you have the time to catch it if you want to. If you don't hit the wall, you have to run to the wall. And whenever somebody catches the ball, they could peg you in the head or in the face. So one of my friends, his name was Caesar, he kept on messing up. He kept on thinking it was cool, and he would throw it, bang! It would hit the wall, and I would catch it. He would be so sick and tired that I was so athletic that he got so mad that I kept on pegging him in the head. I didn't mean to peg him in the head. First 2 times that I threw it, hit him head. Yeah, maybe I aimed for his head a couple 2 times with the tennis ball. But the other 2 times I was pegging his titty and I was pegging his ass every time I hit him. And then the last time I hit him, I launched it to his head. He couldn't take it anymore. That's it. He said, forget it. I'm done. And this is a group of guys. This is a group of I think we had 15 guys. We were all playing, 15 guys. Comes at me, runs at me. I grab him by the shirt like a hockey player. Boom, I grab him by the shirt. He grabs my hand, he starts bending them. And I'm about to turn into Yakuza without any hands. And there's just some people you just can't punch. I started punching him in the ribs. Bang, bang, started punching him in the ribs. Bang, bang. Nothing. Doesn't feel nothing. At this point, my finger's going to collapse and it's going to fold up and it's going to snap. At this point, I might end up with only freaking 3 fingers. Oh, you banned him. Caesar's banding him, right? This was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. This was when I was playing baseball. Banding him. There's just some people you can't punch. I go, look, I'm going to punch you in your face. He goes, do it. I punch him again in his chest. Nothing happened. I'm like, shit. Mind you, he has my left hand, so my dominant hand's my right hand. And I said, forget it. I'm going to have to do it. Caesar, I'm so sorry, but I had to do this. He goes, do it. And I go, bam. I just hit him right in the face. Nothing happened. It was like nothing even happened. It was like if I was fighting Mike Tyson. Nothing happened. Cheers, all of you. I'm taking a little bit of time off because this stream has been hard. Punch him in the face, nothing happened. My fingers kept on getting bent. It came to the point that I had to bend my whole arm down so that he didn't snap off my fingers. He kept on. Another friend came over. He says, Caesar, stop. You're going to bend his whole finger off. I go, dude, tell him something. I punched him in the head. I punched him in the ribs. He says it doesn't feel nothing. I'm at this point that I'm about to punch his nuts. And what ended up happening was they were trying to pull him back. My two friends couldn't pull him back. My finger was getting bent to the point that I was about to go to the ER without a finger. I'm going to have to put it in ice. I'm going to have to put it in ice. I'm going to tell the doctor, hey, look, nothing happened. Just sew it back. Sew my finger back. It was getting to 30 seconds, far away from 30. It was 30 seconds left for my fingers, two fingers just to snap off and go, that's it. Over, put them in some ice. Take me to the hospital. This is what it is to have, some of you that have kids, be careful, right? If you have teenagers, and I couldn't take it anymore. I had to do it. I hit him right in the nuts. I hit him right in the goddamn nuts. I didn't want to do it. And gentlemen, this is the worst thing. You never want to do that. Never hit another man in the nuts. Never hit another man in the nuts. Don't hit it. Don't hit anybody in the nuts. Never hit anybody in the nuts. That's like gay dookie, man. That's gay dookie stuff to do. That's soft boy status. If you're ever to the point that you need to tap out, let him, let him do his thing. But when there's a finger involved, two fingers. Look, man, sometimes you have to do the ejectocito cause. So I hit him in the balls. What happened? He collapsed. Shout out to all of you listening to the story. And I always tell women, if there's ever a time that you get felt there's no escape, because women, they're very delicate. If there's ever a time that you can't escape, always hit a man in the balls. If there's ever a limit that you're to the limit, ladies, hit a man in the balls. That's the ejectocito cause. That's the emergency button. Hit the man in the balls. That is the little thing that will make a man stop. I didn't want to do it, but I did it, and here we have all my hands. All my hands, yes. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Yes, hit that like button. My friend wasn't Mexican. Somebody said in the chat room, no, he was Cuban, Middle Eastern, I think. Cuban, Middle Eastern, I think. Or he was Cuban, Puerto Rican. Cuban, Puerto Rican, I think he was. Big guy. Big guy, man. Biggest guy on the team. Well, as a matter of fact, second biggest guy on the team. Second biggest guy on the team. Really big guy. Really, really big guy. Lesson here is, for some of you that do not know, men aren't really, most of us men, we don't like violence. But a lot of us know that there is violence. Even if you have best friends, close friends, there's always a little fight. If you've never been in a fight before, I don't know what life you've been living. But every man, every kid has any boy has ever been. They have to be in a. They've always. There's not one kid in this world that hasn't fought another kid. There's not one teenager that hasn't fought another kid. There's not one adult that hasn't fought another person. If you haven't fought anybody, go take karate class. Somebody tell that person or jujitsu or something. You can't live your life without knowing what it feels like to punch somebody or get punched. I asked a woman one time, this is a true story. I go, wait a minute. You have so much words. You're so spicy. I go to her, have you ever fought with a woman before? Yes. And fought with a woman, yes. I go, physical fight. Have you ever physically fought with any woman? She goes, no. I go, wait, what? I go, wait a minute. So you telling me that you never got hit in the stomach before? She goes, no, never got hit in the stomach. So you don't know what it is when you get hit in the stomach, your wind gets taken out of you and you can't breathe because you just have no air? No, never felt that before. And I started to realize there's actually a ton of women. There's a 70% of women that have never got into fights. It's only men. And you know why? Because most of us men, we have a lot of testosterone in us. And our testosterone builds up, right? It can spike up in an instant. And it's a big, big thing, right? But there's a lot of ladies that have never been hit in the stomach. I've hit men in the stomach so big that some of them don't even feel it. You had to hit them in the face. And even that, some of the best parts that hit a person, not even the face and the stomach, you could hit them on the side of the rib and they'll go down, right? There's a lot of people that have never been into combat in the chat room. I remember one time, I think I told the guys I had a knife. Literally, I was trying to save somebody. And they had a knife on them. And I had to literally grab the knife. It was literally about to be used. I had to grab the knife, and I had to literally use all my force on the wrist. It doesn't mean that you have to use your force on the body. All it is complete contact on the wrist. Whenever there's a guy that ever has maybe shows you a gun, they teach you, one of the things that you need to do is you never do anything but go straight to the wrist. Go straight to the wrist. That's where you go, straight to the wrist and straight to the object. Any second that goes by, that's it, you lost your whole chance. But I think a lot of you should get into that. It's a good hobby for some of you to get into. You get into kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, karate. You get into any kind of physical. There's a ton of fitnesses out there that also can show you. You have to check out your local state regulations, and when you do that, you can find different schools you can go to if you want. I've noticed that because I do know that here in Florida, they always send me stuff. But I do know that many of you should definitely, if you have any kids, always tell your kids, all right, be choosy of who you try to handle, because you don't know the outcome, especially nowadays, right? Anyways, one more. Fucking hell. That has been my stream. That's been my stream. Oh man, my stream's been like that. In the chat room, we still have a wrench. Wow, thank the Lord we still got a wrench in the chat room. We had 2 wrenches earlier. DT Cruiser, April Neal, I believe, who else? William earlier, I think it was. And Farm Kitty, thanks so much for being wrenches. All right, I'm going to put one more lime in here, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. First off, let's start putting our seasoning. Shout out to all of you. Let's start putting our seasoning. Did I have to tell you that story? You know what? I hate to tell you that story. Because I have so much anger in me right now. I did tell, what did I tell you guys, man? I'm about to call my friend to take me to the local. You know what? You know what? Don't do what I say, all right? Don't ever, if you're mad, never call your friend to take you to a local prison, take you inside so you can fight a bunch of guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to get some time in there if you fight. Here we go. Shout outs all of you. Why do I like hockey so much? Somebody once asked me, why do I like hockey so much? Hockey started growing on me. I'm wearing a hockey jersey. Hockey started growing on me the moment that I realized, you know what? Baseball, which is Major League Baseball, they only let you fight and then they fine you. NBA is a soft sport. Soccer is a soft sport. Soccer, you can't even find anybody. You're going to be fined $100,000 or you're going to be penalized and taken out of the game. In NBA, the same thing. In football, well, they allow you to do your battles right on the field, right? They let you tackle anybody 100 miles per hour, whatever, how fast you go. If you go fast like a cheetah, hit him 125 miles per hour. But the point of the matter is, I like hockey because I started realizing hockey's the only sport that has completely kept its gentleman-like appearance on every team and franchise. And hockey is the only sport that tries to stay away from politics. Hockey represents the USA, which you see it over here. They represent the USA all day, and they respect the flag. They know that here in the USA, we are surrounded by hundreds of people of different religions, hundreds of people of different languages, right? It don't matter if you're from the Middle East. We know we have people here from the Middle East, from Puerto Rico, from everywhere, right? In hockey, the best thing about hockey, which I wanted to tell you, shout out to the female Hockey USA team. They're undefeated currently. I wore my USA jersey. Yes, I'm going to wear it tomorrow because the hockey team is going to play tomorrow. But today they won against Italy. And a huge appreciation to all the ladies that go to the Olympic Winter Games and win the golden medals for us. But they're doing really good. When it comes to hockey, when it comes to men's hockey, they allow you to fight on the field, on the hockey ring, because it's just a man's game. It's a gentleman's game. Sometimes it's what it is. Put the gloves down and just fight it out. Just fight it out. That's it. You don't have to hold all that tension. Remember, not only that, but in hockey, you're walking around with the most lethal weapon, your blades. So what they allow you to do is fight. Unlike baseball, which baseball, a bat isn't too lethal. I've been hit with a bat a couple times. I've been hit with baseballs, 100 mile per hour pitches, 75 mile per 80 mile per hour pitch. I think the worst pitch, I've been hit in the head a couple times with pitches of baseball. You just can't duck them sometimes when you're playing baseball. The worst pitch that I've got was in my groin and on my foot. Those are the worst places. On the head is not too bad. You got a helmet, but you hit the floor because it's such an impact, right? And yeah, man, being a man, I don't know if people understand. Being a man, you have a little bit more responsibility, right? Than a woman. A woman, I have three women inside that I invited, and they're not even watching this. They say, I'm not watching your stuff. I'm all right. No problem. It's good you're not watching, and I'll probably talk about you. Say how nobody likes you because your ass stinks. Anyways, for all of you, maybe you're going to watch now. I don't think so. Why do I invite the ladies over all the time? Because they get really annoying. I am a man, and I think some of you men know women do tend to get annoying sometimes. pick and choose accordingly who you're going to want to marry. And for some of you that don't believe in marriage, that's okay. Remember, marriage is almost like a business transaction. Some of you don't know that. But if you're religious, it's almost a religious transaction too, right? I think marriage could be a beautiful thing if it didn't involve money. I think money is the root of all of evil. And I think you all know that by the Bible. But I'm not here to talk about the Bible. I'm here to give you some guac. And for all of you, I did start the stream a little bit rocky. I hope you have enjoyed this stream and allowed me to vent out what I need to vent out without tossing all these things to the floor. Cheers, all of you in the chat room. Good to see Leo Martinez in the chat room. Chicken in the chat room. He says, okay, you never know. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes they have something down their pants. But good thing I know these girls never do, right? But I'm never inviting these girls for another, what is it? 2 weeks, that's it. Two more weeks. Last time I invited these girls over, I thought my couch was going to be all stained. I found some lipstick. By the way, one of them put some lipstick on here. Where is it? One of them put some lipstick on my stupid chair. Where is it? Oh, yeah, it's right here. You can't see it. I took as much as possible out. Man, women are annoying sometimes. The finer the woman, the more annoying they are. Get yourself an ugly woman, that's the best thing. I'm just joking. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Let me go check something. Oh, by the way, main ingredients. Main ingredients. Yes, main ingredients. Shout outs to the golden. Oh, by the way, shout outs to wearing blue in honor of the USA. But tonight. Somebody asked me one time, dude, what's your hate about Leonardo DiCaprio? Somebody asked me one time, what's my hate of Leonardo? Leonardo DiCaprio likes annoying women, like 20-something-year-old women. Why does that man have to like young women? What's up with that? Can somebody tell me that? What's up with that? Any man that likes young women, it just shows. It shows the income. What's the word that I can use? The perfect. I'm gonna pick the perfect word. For all of you, let me know if you can hear me in the chat room. Let me know. Do me a favor, chat room. We gotta get those 40 more likes. 40 more likes on the stream. That's all that matters. 40 more likes on the stream. All right. Before I do that. There we go. Kay, I see you, Kay. It's chicken. There you go. Chicken said it. Why the hell does Leonardo DiCaprio like kids? To me personally, a woman, a young woman doesn't know anything. If she's 21, 22, 23, 24, she's clueless. I personally think that. You can say otherwise. And I don't know how an older man, Leonardo DiCaprio's status, would want to be with a young woman. So immature of him. I don't understand how he can't get a woman his age, or maybe a woman younger than him. Just a little bit younger. You know what it is? And I figured this out. Some of these men want to show off. Some of these men want to show off like a Ferrari. And that's not the way to do it. You shouldn't be showing off. You have the Ferrari. You have the mansion. Why would you want a young lady that once she talks, she's beautiful, but once she talks, it's like, God damn. Is this for real right now? Are we listening to Gen Zs? What is this? Like, did this guy just bring this girl over here? Why is she talking about bingo? Why is she talking about bingo? Her bingo card. What is she talking about? Why is she talking about TikTok? What the hell's TikTok? Sometimes I wonder, some of these older men. Do you guys believe? Do you concur? I think Leonardo DiCaprio is a great actor, but he's a little bit stupid when it comes to that. Keanu Reeves, I don't know what he's doing, but I think he's doing a little bit of a better good idea. Keanu Reeves got with an older woman, and I think personally, I kind of respect that more than what Leonardo DiCaprio does. That's my opinions. Everybody has different opinions. But at the end of the day, I like to try to be, yes, in the chat room as much as I can, yes. Babicha recently, she said something crazy. Babicha, no, you're not kicked out. But there is older men that, honestly, I think that there's older men that they like younger women because they can control the older ones. That's just how it is. If a man can't control older woman or a woman his age, that just shows a little bit of a leadership role that he just doesn't have. Maybe, God knows, maybe Leonardo DiCaprio, we don't know him, right? But maybe he likes it in the booty. I don't know. Maybe he likes that. Maybe he likes. Okay, this looks nice. Maybe he likes to talk about young people things. What's the thing young people talk about? People that are young talk about healthy stuff. A young person would talk about this stream right now and say, oh my God, this guacamole, why is he doing that? Why does he put it on toast? Why don't he put some tomatoes? That's what a young person would probably say. And a young person nowadays, they don't like onions and they don't like tomatoes. They don't like beer. Young people nowadays, Jenna's all the young people, but Gen Zs they don't like that burr. By the way, I'm going to see if this guac is good yet. Again, we're putting this on here. Shout out to Bichota in the chat room. And also shout out to Golden Eye in the chat room. Shout out to D-Go in the chat room. He says, what's in the guac? Over here, Blue Moon, he says, dumb people are dumb as hell. I think there's a lot of people that haven't learned. Not all of them. Not all of them are super dumb. 80% of them. There's still a crowd of 20% that are not fully with that other 80%. That looks good. Man, this stream has been so hard on me. Oh man, I left one. We'll put this one. Before we put this one, I need to taste this. This needs to get matched up a little bit. And it's missing a little bit more of that. There's a guy named Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate. He doesn't have the smartest idea when it comes to females. He treats females like an asset. And I don't think that's the right thing to do. Cheers, all of you. Here goes, put it over here. I don't think treating your women and your other partner, and the same thing goes with women. Women never treat your boyfriend as an asset. Okay? They're not assets. They're your partners, or your best friends. Right? You don't need to get married to prove it. You don't need to get married to prove it. But the society tells you should, because it looks better in your family. And there's a lot of people that like to do it because, well, they're kind of scared that they're going to get left behind. I remember I was 3 times in my life. I had 3 women in my life. 3 women in my life. That wanted me to marry them. And for some of you, gentlemen, I don't think that should ever be there's never be a point that a woman should ever, she should never, ever, a woman should never get to the point that she is literally, basically, proposing to you. Never let that happen. And if that ever happens, gentlemen, there's something wrong, not with you, but there's something wrong with the situation. This is I'm getting this as creamy as possible for some of you. This is why I got a fork. So for some of you, I brought a fork out here instead of a spoon because a fork allows me to chop into this guac. In the chat room, somebody says, I prefer my guacamole a little bit brown. That is super weird. And whoever said that, that's super weird. That's like preferring your bananas all brown with no polka dots. Just that's real weird. Whoever said in the chat room, shout out to you. I'll let you know when the guac is brown. It won't be brown today, but I'll let you know in a couple of the days. Yes. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. All right, let me taste this. Let me see how this is. Here we go. Let me see the time. An hour and 30 minutes. I already checked the wings. The wings are getting nice. I'm smoking up my wings. So, the max amount of time you should put your wings on smoke will be 3 hours. The shortest amount of time will be 2 hours or an hour and a half. If you're officially oh, this seat is amazing. If you're officially cooking your wings, shout out to all of you, on low temp, which is under 250 or 275, you could cook it up to 3 hours, or you could get it close to your charcoal with the smoke, and you could do it slowly, 2 hours or an hour and a half. If you are doing 350, my recommendation for some of you, cook it slow. Cook it really, really slow. Really slow cook it. Hey man, somebody says, hey man, Tom Doe and onion chunks. Okay, this is missing. This is what it's missing. But I'm not putting it here because these three stripper friends, they've been my friends for a long time. All right. They've been shaking their ass, and I don't think that they're going to want onions and tomatoes. That's my recommendation for some of you men. Most of you ladies will not want, they're not going to want onions or tomatoes. I'm just going to say it right now. You can ask any woman. Most women that have good hygiene, most of them are going to say no tomatoes, no onions. I'm not saying that all of you ladies don't have good hygiene. Here goes try this out. All that's missing is, put the lime here. All that's missing is lime. Lime, it's missing. Missing lime. I think I'll put one more lime more. All that's missing is some lime. Before I have this lime and this, cheers all of you. You gotta put a little bit because I put enough. Put a little bit. It should be good now. Let's see. I gotta make this extra creamy. The best women in the world are the women that know you're an asshole, but they know you're a good person. Those are the best women. Shout out to all of you. There's not a man in this world that's not an a-hole. If you don't know this, and you're a Mormon, or you're super religious, even the super religious people, the super Christians, super Catholics, there's a lot of them who are super assholes too. Only if it's a man, right? That's what it is. Over here, shout out to all of you. Look at my dog barking. Over here, thanks for the shout out. No problem. Bob Beach. Over here, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty says, welcome everybody. In the chat room somebody says that they are the big a-hole. Their a-hole smells. Tamby says, hi, Reaper. Hi, April. Is April here in the chat room? I don't think April's going to be in the chat room. Sometimes there's just certain women that get offended. It takes them a couple days. I used to manage. I used to manage like how many girls? I used to manage like 8 girls, 8 women in my workplace. All women. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. It's a big task. I'm gonna put this inside so they eat this. They're probably starving, hangry. Never leave the women hangry. Never leave the women hangry. The good thing is, I don't have to hear them say, this is so good. Oh my God. But you can make this for me every day. My God. Gentlemen, never be a simp. Never simp to other men, too. I think the worst thing is beautiful compliments from a man. Man, come on, dog. Why you giving me beautiful comments, man? You know what I mean? Sometimes that's the worst thing. But good content, that's good. It's not. But like, oh, you look so fly, man. You look so good, man. Come on. Well, we out here, man. Some gay dookie in the chat room. By the way, this is not straight dookie. This is beautiful. By the way, in this stream, I have to thank DT Cruiser on this stream. Huge thank you to DT Cruiser. He loves these streams, and I appreciate him. Today, I ended up getting a ranch to DT Cruiser because I feel that there's a lot of you that do watch and don't comment. He's a great subscriber that has been a subscriber for a long time. And he always supports the best he can. $20, $10. We have a lot of ranches. Ryan Quinn, Jason Kane. Jay, Edgar Romeo, Top Ranch, April Neal Farm Kitty, K, Adventures. Look how creamy this is getting. You see this? It's getting really creamy. William. Look how Iris Soto, Karen Boo. Scratch in the chat room. Member, Scratch. Thank you so much. Member, Scratch, he says. Reaper. You know I gotta say, stay fly, Big V. Day tomorrow. Wait a minute. Here what he says over here. Reaper Crew. You know I stay fly. Big V Day tomorrow. Scratch, man. Scratch. Thank you so much, Scratch, for the super chat. You're gonna get to a point in your life, Scratch, that you're gonna figure out that Valentine's Day is a hoax. You're gonna learn that Valentine's Day is a hoax. Is there such a thing as Sunday? There's Father's Day. There's Mother's Day. There ain't no Sunday. There ain't no sister day, daughter day. No, there ain't none of that. Valentine's Day is a marketing day. I think it's a marketing day for each, just like Halloween. Right? Scratch. I hope you get it wet tomorrow. Shout out to you, Scratch. I hope you make it happen. The best thing, Scratch, this is when you know a woman likes you. Here we go. Let me tell you. Buy her a $10 to $15 item. When she loves it and she doesn't care, when she loves it and she doesn't care, surprise her the next year with something big. After that, you do that 2 years in a row, then forget it. Don't do any more stuff. But you know she'll be your girl forever. That is somebody that you know that doesn't care about Valentine's Day. Now, if you have a wife that cares about Valentine's Day, you got the wrong wife, my friend. Over here, Scratch in the chat room says $5 super chat. V is not for Valentine's. Wait a minute. Reaper, you know I stay fly. Big V. Big V day to my Scratch, what does it mean? Big vagina day? What does it mean? Big vagina? I'm floating away. What does it mean, big vagina day? What is it? It ain't Veterans Day tomorrow. It ain't Veterans Day tomorrow. This is taking me so long to get this silky. I want this silky. Super silky. Bingo! Shout out to Scratch. Thank you, Scratch, for the super chat. Oh, I'm floating away. What you guys think of the brand new, what do you think about the brand new, what do you think about the brand new, chair I have? One of my buddies, I'm gonna say one of my buddies. Because I don't know if there's ever a friend that doesn't back you up. If you have a friend, a real friend backs you up. So I'm going to say one of my buddies. One of my YouTube buddies. I had to block him. I had to block him from Instagram, and I had to block him from everywhere. Because it's a scratch. Sometimes, a relationship, a friend, a man-to-man friend relationship that's supposed to be you back him up, he backs you up. It's supposed to be legit. Every time he would offer me to give me something, it would mean something. Oh, I give him this. So this and that. Like, if you give somebody a gift, you shouldn't expect anything back. Never. A man should never expect anything back. It's just what it is. If you give somebody a gift, he wanted to give me a chair. And he wanted to give me a chair. He had a gaming chair, but what the hell am I going to do? I get the chair, and for the rest of my life, he's going to say, I gave him that gaming chair. I gave him that gaming chair. Then we're at a million subscribers out here. I gave him that gaming chair. You got to be kidding me? You kidding me? I remember I was a manager of a girl one time. And the girl that I was a manager of one time, she said, my boyfriend repos my purses. I said, what? My man repos my purses. What you mean? Whenever I disobey him and whenever I get him mad, he takes away my purse. How much does your purse cost? It was like $10,000. I'm like, all right. All right, for all of you, we're going to end the stream very soon. This is as silky as possible. Scratch, thank you so much. It's good, but it's missing lime. Oh, we put the lime on here. Scratch says a pimp? No. Just a manager. A main manager. Anyways, point of matter is for all of you. We have done amazing stuff. We're going to drink rapid fire some whiskeys. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this inside real quick. Ooh. I'm going to do some rapid fire. What am I going to drink? Let me drink this. Let's see how this is. And for some of you, hope you're enjoying the stream. Really hope you're enjoying the stream. A whole stream, yes, yes. Finally got there. I got it out, baby. Let's see if I have Mexican beer. I think a Mexican beer goes better with this. Here we go, chat room, one time, one time. Do me a favor, chat room. Help me out, chat room. Please help me out. We're 50, what is it, 25, or 25 away from 100 likes on this stream. 25 away from 100 likes. Let's get those likes up to 100, baby. Let's get those likes. If we get those likes to 100, I'll give you extra minutes. On the stream, I'll give you extra minutes. Anyways, for all of you, here we go. That's good. But is it better? That's good. But is it better? Is it better than Mexican beer? We're going to see. Over here in the chat room, just want to say I love your streams, big guy. Thank you so much. Finally, somebody figures out that I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 6 foot tall, 214 pounds. I weighed myself every day. I weighed myself today. Holy shit, I gained 4 pounds. Over here, he says, all the love straight to go to you from Scotland. Thank you so much. What I'm going to do for you, my man, in the chat room. Thank you so much. Derp Star, Derp Star. I'm going to drink 2 scotches tomorrow, all right? 2 scotches just for you. Thank you so much for saying something so good. So good. So good, yes. What I'm going to do is, we're going to pop this open. You see, that's a good comment. But when somebody starts saying, man, you handsome, boy. Oh, man. Well, we're at here. I don't know what to think of that. You handsome, boy. I don't know. I don't think that. I hate compliments. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. You know what time it is? Let's try this out with some beer. Which beers? Oh, man, here we go. Which beers? Yeah, better. I'm going to say that Mexican beer. Hey, I remember one of my girlfriends told me, one of my girlfriends inside, they told me they brought something. Let's see if she actually brought it. She said she brought a little thing of a powder. She said she brought a little thing of a powder. Let's see. Over here, Kimmy in the chat room. Do you ever take off your glasses? Nah, man. I'm showering. Got my glasses. When I was born, with my glasses. Everything with my glasses, man. I put my shirt on with my glasses. When I'm tapping something, with my glasses. When I'm doing reviews for fragrances, with my glasses. She said some powder. Let's see if it goes good with this. Here we go. She says she brought some powder to put it in here. This over here. That's next level. That's next level stuff. That's next level stuff. That's next level stuff right there. Here we go. Let's try this out. Let's see what kind of powder she said she brought. I'm going to see. She says there's something here that goes here. We're going to see. We're going to see, chat room. Is this a trap? Is this a trap? We're going to see. Before we do that, one time. That is good. Let's see the powder she's talking about. It goes in here. Okay, this is what she said she bought. Hit the like button. What is this? Tuang lime beer salt. Let's see. I've never tried this. How do you open this? Here we go. Oof. Look at this. Wait a minute. Ooh. That's that powder. Let's see. I've never tried this before. My girls brought it over. I don't know what this is. So for some of you, let's try it out. Never had this before. So you put it on the rim. You don't snort it. You lick it up. Wait a minute. Joanne, good to see Joanne. Kimmy. Woo, this is top tier. Lime beer salt, that's what it says. God damn, this is good. We're gonna do rapid fire. Okay, let's do rapid fire for all of you. So this whiskey, here we go. Rapid fire, is this good? It's really good with this. Rapid fire, wild turkey, Kentucky Spirit. Rapid fire. Let's try this out. This thing is good. Wow. Gentlemen, you gotta get this. Buy this. This is the best invention ever. You can buy this at your local store, small. It's called Twang lime beer salt. Put it on this. It makes it better. Here we go. This is gonna probably be on the stream because that Yuengling's real good. Still real good. All right, let's try it with this whiskey. Rapid fire. Let's try it out with this whiskey. Huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force. Battling the aliens over the moon. Battling the aliens over there in the moon. Shout outs to my ranchers. Shout outs to Joanne. Shout outs to Farm Kitty. Shout outs to April. Shout outs to all of you like Scratch, XX Plural, my members, Jesse, Kimmy, Babicha. Here we go. And Kay, all of you that I remembered. Here we go. Manny, thank you so much. Leo Martinez. My wings are still on there. We're almost to the 2 hour mark. That's amazing. I'm gonna take them off at the 2 hour. But right now, I can't tell you that I'm gonna be. Ooh, let me see. This beer, you know what? I mean, this beer is insane. Wait a minute, I'm not gonna do this. Let's do the stag real quick, rapid fire. Oh, that's a lot of stag. Rapid fire, rapid fire. All right? I told you, rapid fire. Let's see. Don't do the stag with damn guacamole. Don't do the goddamn stag with guacamole. Oh, that was a bad idea. Don't do the stag. You know what? I'm not going to put that other whiskey on here. Chat room, one more. This is not, don't use this with guac. I'm going to actually put my favorite one. Ah, this is so good. Put that salt. That salt on that rim. God, this is best money I spent all day. No, I'm just joking. I spent today $400 on this stream. So you're probably wondering why I got mad on this stream is because I spend a lot of money on the stream. And huge shout outs to all of you. I hope you enjoyed everything I showed you. Use the same seasoning that I showed you for your chicken. Don't drink no stag with goddamn guac. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't do it. For all of you, we're almost out of here. Do me a favor, hit that like button, but if you haven't, let's end the poll. Let's end the poll in the chat room. In the chat room, the poll. The poll. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? 45% said no. Great. That's amazing. 40% said yes. 11% said no. Valentine's is for the weak man. I feel you. 4% said yes. Valentine's is my favorite. Who the hell likes Valentine's Day? You're out of your mind. Only women like Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day for the women. In the USA, men decided that Valentine's Day, women were complaining too much. Let's make a day just for them. Valentine's Day is for the women, all right? So for any of you men that are crying that you're not getting your chocolate, you know what? Rethink your life. Here we go. You guys want some? Thank you so much. That's one more time. My favorite whiskey of 2025 right here. I didn't show this to you last year because it's hard to find. There's only a total of a few bottles. I think 16,000 bottles. Here we go, drink some. How many bottles? There's 6,854 bottles. Damn. The best thing to have with this, no lie, chat room, Reaper Crew. Best thing to have with guac. Sazerac Rye Whiskey. In Estrella, Jalisco. God dang. certified 10 out of 10 if you put it with this. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Don't drink too much beer. You're going to feel bloated. Ladies, you know what time it is. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I'm streaming tomorrow. Don't forget, we stream every single day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope you liked my new chair. Woo-wee! New chair, fitting. Huge shout out to the USA. Shout out to all of you, yes? Don't be gay dookie. Don't be straight dookie. Be number one. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Reaper Crew, we're number one. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes. And don't forget to subscribe. You guys are awesome. Comment after this video if you need to. I'll be putting a lot of short videos tomorrow for all of you. Reaper sign out. Hit the like button. You guys know what time it is. See you soon. Reaper officially signing out.